I remember seeing Myktybek for the first time and just feeling like this guy is dedicated. I mean, he kind of said right off the bat that he's here to stay, which I believed. Sometimes that's not always the case. People are kind of flighty, but he seems like a very committed guy, and he's very stoic and just happy to be here. Guy with a lot of gratitude. A lot of people don't know, especially some of the memes and stuff that are out there. This guy, he looks like a pretty simple man, but he's actually trained as a lawyer back home. So this guy is a very intelligent and strategic guy. He wants the right fights. He wants to be paid what he's worth. He wants to have professionalism inside and outside of the training room, which I think is amazing. More than meets the eye with Myktybek. So you're in for a guy that is very methodical and really intelligent in the way he approaches the fight game, and the fight IQ is off the charts.
I believe only one thing really can stop him. It's pressure, because I can see how the fans around, like Kyrgyzstan guys, he trying to support him, but sometimes this type of support could push him too much. Could be too much pressure. But he's very disciplined, very polite. He always focusing. I never seen he doing anything besides fighting. So I believe he has a huge potential.
You remember the first time you guys met? What was that like?
Actually, I do. He looked like Mongolian conqueror. I thought he gonna rob me, make me pay for the next 300 years.
He's completely different from everyone else. I think people are going to fall in love with him. Not only his personality, but his fighting style. He can do it everywhere, on his feet, on the ground. For me as a coach, I don't want a thinking fighter. I want a fighter that I tell them to run into that wall, they're going to win the fight, and that's what they do, and that's what I get from him.
Low, then go high. Low, high. Low, up, boom. There you go, low, go high. Every time.
All right, so we're doing a couple things, guys. We're trying to keep our body maintained, get stronger, stay in great shape all year round. That includes the food that you put in your body, the amount of sleep that you get, who you surround yourself outside of the practice room with. If you can stretch out your body and your brain, and that's what we are. We're prize fighters, so that's what's for sale, your body and your brain. All right, people are like, oh, this is entertainment, it's not the entertainment business. When you're selling, it's your body and your brain. Okay, we can stretch that out. My career is 18 years, still doing competitions. The longer you go in this game, the bigger the checks you're gonna get. All right, so understand that it's the business, right?
I'm not at the same level as some of you guys are here, but god damn it, I'm one of the best speakers. I'm one of the best rounded athletes on the planet, hands down. I'm nominated for ESPYs every fucking year. I tell you right now, when I first started doing this shit when I was 18, I got paid $0. But I got to go out there. Every time I go compete, I'm making 50K, bro. Come on. If we can sit here and put the longevity in, put the time in. No offense, you're old, bro. But so I am too. And here's the thing. The more experience we bring, that's what brings the youth to the table. It's our experience, your experience, his experience, my experience, your experience. What we doing here, take advantage of it. I'm blessed that you had the opportunity to come in here. Your guy hit me up years ago. It took me about 3 years to show up. You feel me? But it's still a blessing that I decided to go after and chase and take.
Помимо спорта у тебя когда-нибудь была какая-то другая работа?
Да, я очень много работал, брат. А когда от села сильно работал, брат, там каждый день надо работать тяжело.
А платили хорошо? Много платили?
Нет, просто дома, брат. У меня там есть лошадь, корова, короче. Всех есть, надо дома работать все. Потом я приехал в городе Ош. Я 1 год тренировался в Ош, потом я приехал на сбор в России. Я в России работал. Вечером и утром тренировка, потом после утренней тренировки я работал там дворником. Я почти 3-4 месяца работал. Мне нравится, братан, работать, потому что просто дома сидеть, это плохо и скучно. Надо работать.
А какая была зарплата у дворника?
У меня было, короче, сколько, я думаю, $400.
Это в месяц?
Да, месяц $400.
Какой у тебя любимый вид спорта, если есть другой, кроме ММА? Какой-то спорт смотришь?
У меня любимый кокбөрі. Ты знаешь, да? Кыргызский.
Расскажи.
Да, на лошади. Кокбөрі. У меня этот очень любимый спорт. Я когда в деревне я учился, я там играл. Ты не знаешь? Иншаллах, я тебе покажу сейчас, брат. Кокбөрі. Короче, много лошадь, короче.
О, вау.
Это вид спорта, брат.
А в чем цель?
Цель тут есть один маленький коробок, он 60 килограмм, 65 килограмм. Они надо поднимать на лошадям 100 или 200 метров после другого места. Если тебе дают приз.
Вау. И там прям лиги есть такие, там много команд или как оно?
Командой тоже есть, и вот такой общий тоже есть. Два варианта есть. Командой 5 на 5 есть, и вот такой общий тоже есть. Мне нравится больше общий.
Ты играешь в него?
Да, брат, постоянно когда я в Кыргызстане, в прошлом году тоже я играл. Что я тоже много приз я выиграл в этом спорте.
То есть у тебя своя лошадь или как у тебя?
Да, у меня есть дома. У меня старший брат, он постоянно. Лошадь тоже кушает.
First time I saw Myktybek was when I saw him on the mats training. I was thinking, who is this monster? Like, this guy just, he's not talking to anyone, but he's out there just putting it down in the rounds, being really aggressive and strong. And then my first actual interaction with him was when I was right here by the cage. And I was working with someone, and he was standing here, and he asked me if I could start training him. Sure, that was my my answer. Sure, I'd love to help you. But when I responded to him, I realized right then he had no clue what I said. His striking is pretty good. It's a whole nother style. So when he came to me, we actually added on to, I work with the striking. So we added on sharpening some stuff, giving him some basic fundamentals, some Mexican style boxing to add to what he already has, which goes really well together. And just the strength and the training, where he's come from and what he's been through, he's already put his body through enough that's going to make him strong enough to compete with these big, strong guys in this division. And he's really a threat everywhere.
Very good.
All he does is really train hard. He prays, he sleeps, and that's all he does. So his commitment to the sports is 110%. All he thinks about is his training and his fights, and he lives it. And when a person is 100% committed to something, then he's really unstoppable. 2 more good performances, he can actually be on the top 10 already. First, we're going to take the belt at 155, and then we're gonna go to double champ, 155 and 170.
John Jones.
Талантливый боец.
Алекс Перейра.
Алекс Перейра. Хороший боец.
Okay. Валентина Шевченко.
Она легенда.
Хабиб Нурмагомедов.
Он звезда на ММА и легенда.
Илья Топория.
Илья Топория. Очень хороший боец.
Ислам Махачев.
Ислам Махачев чемпион.
Арман Сарукян.
Арман Сарукян. Ну, хороший боец.
Рафаэль Физиев.
Хороший боец.
Чарльз Оливера.
Чарльз Оливера. Старый волк.
Джастин Гейджи.
Дастин Гейджи. Разнообразный боец. Да.
Дастин Порье.
Дастин Порье. Он высший чемпион.
Майкл Чендлер.
Майкл Чендер. Пахар.
Макс Халлоуэй.
Макс Холлой. Талантливый боец.
Матеуш Ребецкий.
Хороший боец.
Myktybek Orolbai.
Боец UFC, будущий чемпион, иншаллах.